Well, foremost, I want to start out by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakadash. Salutation to the elders and apostles of GMS groups and ones alike. Teach 100% truth. Shalom, Barakathum for their edification and knowledge. And double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS groups and ones alike. Teach 100% truth. Shalom, Barakathum to them. Again, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakadash. I'm going to do some various lessons through the Spirit. I'm going to start out with Revelations 13 and 16. This is Revelations 13 and 16. I'll start at 15. And he had power to give life into the image of the beast, and the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. So if you don't worship that beast, which is this system, you're gonna be killed. Or it came as a lamb, but it spoke as a dragon. Number 16. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. So, regardless what background, rich, poor, or otherwise, you're going to receive that mark. And that's what the majority of population are going to receive. And this relates to the radio frequency identification device, better known as the microchip. In Greek it's haragma or karagma, relating to a cut or incision into the flesh or skin. It's pretty much a GPS device that's going to be in your body. Number 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So you're not going to be able to buy, sell, do any form of business, or pretty much function normally in society without that chip, man. And that's going to be the replacement of pretty much the fallen or collapsed dollar. And that's why it's going to be implemented. Number 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, relating to this beast system, man. Because their ultimate goal is to microchip everybody, man. Get the population down to a certain amount where it's controllable, and ultimately continuous control using the microchip, where they can monitor your every movement. The microchip will have your name, number, social security number, medical information, personal information. It'll be all in that chip, man. So it's a form of pretty much ownership, branding. You might as well say slavery, you know what I mean? Because the population is going to be that cattle, you know what I mean? Let's continue on. We're going to go to Revelations 12 and 12. Here it is right here. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come into you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he have but a short time. And that's what it is. The devil has he only has a short time, you know what I mean, to implement ultimately his agenda. And his agenda is to fulfill relating to the the New World Order, which is part of implementing this chip, man. I'm going to go to 1 Peter 5 and 8. This is 1 Peter 5 and 8. Be sober, be watchful. Pretty much be aware. Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. And that's what's happening. The devil's he's on the hunt, you know what I mean? That's why he's going to come in great wrath, because he knows he has a short time. He has a short time to implement certain things, because he knows certain things are coming to pass or near to come to pass. So he has to pretty much implement and exercise very quickly. I'm going to go to 2 Corinthians 2 and 12. Shalak is 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Especially the men of the Lord, because they prophesize and preach and what's to come. So they're not ignorant of what's to come, what's the agenda or the plan, ultimately. And through the Spirit, using the scriptures, they interpret and decode what, according to prophecy, what's to come. I'm going to go to Job 9 and 24. Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges. Therefore, if not, where and who is he? The earth is given to the hands of the wicked, because this is their time, this is their rulership. On the left-hand side, this is their time. The blessing is ultimately for the wicked, and their blessing is the sword. And using the sword, they rule and take rulership on and take over everything by using the sword. That's their blessing. This is their time. And who are they? They're the ones that are in rulership right now. They're the ones that are implementing worldwide, well, at least in this country, relating to the mask. Everybody's got to wear a mask over their face, required, mandatory. So that's the ones who have the power, man, to tell the population of people to wear ultimately a mask everywhere they go. You know what I mean? So that's the power related to the wicked. You know what I mean? Because ultimately the Lord has blessed them to have rulership right now. This is their time. I'm going to go to 14 and 5 of Job. But just like anything, everything has pretty much a appointed time, and also a time where it's going to end. This is Job 14 and 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So, relating to the wicked's rulership, they have a certain time that their rulership will actually end, and they're not going to go beyond that date, that time, that hour, as predestined that it would be. Because the Lord ultimately has other plans. Now, Psalms 49:11, of course, because of their pride and their excessive haughty confidence, hubris type prideful confidence. 49:11, I'm going to go to that, Psalms 49:11. This is Psalms 49:11. Inwardly, their inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. So they're going to believe their houses, their dominion, their position, their rulership are going to continue forever. But they don't know it's set for a certain point in time for it. Relating to their rulership. They're going to go to 2nd Ezra next. This relates to dividing of times, man. I'm going to read 2nd Ezra. I'm going to start at 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of that followeth? That relates to one kingdom down and another one lift up to take over. And he said unto me, for Abraham and to Isaac, and when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, and that relates symbolically that Jacob's going to take down Esau. Because Jacob is the supplanter. Supplanter is basically going to replace and take over, relating to the rulership. One rulership down, and another one will take its place. Number 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That means one kingdom is going to go down violently through war, and violently and hard through war, and another one is going to take its place, and that one is going to take its place is going to continue on. It's going to be a righteous kingdom. On the left-hand side, an unrighteous kingdom. This is their time, their rulership. So they can rule as they see fit because the Lord allowed them to. He sanctioned it. He allowed it. Because relating to balance, certain sides have to play their parts at a certain time. And the left, this is their time to play their parts as the Lord sees fit for them to do. So he gives them the authority to rule as they would rule. That relates to the wicked. As on the right side, which will be the righteous, they're going to rule in the manner that the Lord has the righteous to rule. And that's the balance of both the left and the right. That relates to the knowledge and majesty of the complexity of the Lord's vast knowledge of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Ultimately, this talks about like I said, the dividing of times, relating to one rulership down, another one takes its place. Now, this was just a few verses. This is something quick. I want to give all praise foremost to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushua, B'Shem Rakadish. Salutation to the elders and apostles of GMS groups and ones alike. Teach 100% true. Shalom, Barakathon to them. And give all praise to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushua, B'Shem Rakadish. Dawah Shalom, thanks.